What's up, guys? Mitchell Gonzalez, the Bearded Realtor here. Hey, are you thinking about making a move to the Denver metro area and you are curious as to what some of the affordable cities are in the area? Well, you have got to hear about the city I'm going to talk about today. So, let's hang out. What's up, guys? Mitchell Gonzalez, the Bearded Realtor. Hey, if you've seen one of my videos before in the past, welcome back. If you're checking out one of my videos for the very first time, make sure that you do click that red subscribe button below, as I do post weekly content all about living in and moving to the Denver metro area. Along with that, as much as I love making these videos, I love helping people find their dream homes even more. So, with that being said, I am a licensed broker in Colorado, so if you have any questions about real estate, maybe you're looking at buying or selling, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, write me an email. I'm available 24/7 to answer any questions that you may have. But you guys, with that being said, I come to you today with a broken heart. My Avalanche, they lost to the Kraken in the first round. Did not think it would happen. Figured we would repeat. Wasn't our year. But on the bright side, Nuggets are putting a pretty good whooping on the Suns, so we are optimistic for them. But before I get too far into this video, full disclosure, I did not check the weather report today. It is a little windy, and it says there's like a 90% chance it's going to rain on me. So unless it is a downpour, I will try to continue to film this video if it starts raining on me, because of my commitment to getting you guys the information that you are looking for. But with that being said, you are here today to learn about the city of Westminster and what is like living in Westminster. So maybe you guys just saw my video about the 7 most affordable cities near Denver. Maybe you saw one of the other videos I've done about some of the other affordable cities. This is the 5th in a series of 7 that I'm doing. I'm getting close to the end. But basically, as you guys know, if you saw one of my other videos, the way I kind of figured out which cities to pick, I took the average or the median home price of a single-family home in Denver, which was about $657,000 as of the timing of this video in May of 2023. $657,000 for a single-family home in Denver. Want to find cities that were 10% or more greater difference, cheaper than Denver. Westminster, right now you are at about $577,000 for a single-family home median price. So if you don't know about Westminster, I'm going to tell you all about Westminster. It has about 125,000 residents. The main talking points I'm going to have today is I'm going to talk about the location of Westminster. I'm going to talk about the outdoor, just kind of outdoors and the activities that there are, the amenities, the economy, and then, of course, going to finish off with the housing, because I would not be a very good realtor if I did not mention housing in this video. So let's get started. All right, so if you don't know where Westminster is, Westminster, it's basically located kind of northwest of Denver, basically directly east of Boulder. So it's a huge location. If you can kind of see on the map, it takes up a large area. There's some areas that are, all the way at like I-25 and 136, then some that span all the way to Highway 36, which is kind of where I'm at right now. So it's one of those cities that's a great compromise if maybe you have one significant other spouse that wants to be close to Denver, one that wants to be close to Boulder. You're right around 20 minutes from Denver and right around 20 minutes from Boulder, about a half an hour from DIA. So it is a great location, kind of centrally located to all those things. Sorry about that. Coming off a cold. With it being right off of I-25 and Highway 36, that makes it a very easy commute to a lot of very popular areas. Obviously, with us being close to Boulder, that makes us close to those Flatirons. You can jump to I-25 and I-70 and get to the mountains pretty easily. So location-wise, I'm obviously biased because I think all the locations I share are pretty good location-wise, but this one truly is close to both Denver and Boulder, so it kind of fits both of those categories. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the outdoors and the activities that there are to do in Westminster, because odds are if you're thinking about making a move to Colorado, you probably have some sort of outdoorsy bone in your body. You like doing different activities. So this has a wide range of outdoor and indoor activities, which is great. So real quick, so Westminster has about 3,000 acres, maybe a little more than 3,000 acres of open space and parks. It's got over 100 miles of trails for walking, biking, hiking. They've got like 6 different rec centers. So right here I'm at the Westminster City Park, which is also right next to a rec center. Right next to the Westin Hotel is that one. Everything's backwards. Right there somewhere. So the Westin Hotel is right there. You're close to Flatirons Mall being over here. So a lot of great parks, outdoor spaces. If you've seen my videos, odds are you've heard me talk about golf. There's like 5 or 6 golf courses in Westminster. You've got the Ranch, you've got Walnut Creek, you've got Legacy Ridge, you've got the Highland Hills golf courses, you've got Stony Creek. So you have a wide range of golf courses. So if you're into golfing, a bunch of those in the area, which is great. I've played a few of those courses. They're all very golfer friendly. I don't think any of them are that friendly for my game, but it's still fun. You have a nice variety. So along with that, there's also a ton of other different types of activities. They've got the AMC Promenade, which is kind of right over here too, a movie theater. Dave & Buster's is right there, so Dave & Buster's is a lot of fun. So you also have several different bowling alleys. You have Adventure Golf and Raceway, which I've been going to since I was a kid. They've got just a really cool miniature golf course over there. A lot of fun. Kids really like it. Families like it. Adults like it. Who doesn't like miniature golf? So a lot of cool things over there. They've also got the Butterfly Pavilion right over here. So if you are into like butterflies and bugs and all that, you can see the most popular celebrity in Westminster at the Butterfly Pavilion, Rosie the Tarantula. So you can definitely, if you come to Westminster, go to the Butterfly Pavilion, hold Rosie, you get a cool sticker that says, I held Rosie. I have never held Rosie. My daughter, normally she will go through the line twice, hold Rosie twice, so I can get a sticker. She really takes one for the team on that one. So next is the amenities. So with how big Westminster is, as you can imagine, there's a plethora of amenities. You're going to be close to no matter where you live, really, you're probably going to be close to a grocery store, a Target, a Walmart, all those options. You also have the new Orchard Shopping Center, which is a really cool outdoor mall with a lot of different shopping options. They're also doing a new downtown area, which is pretty well built out. It's where the old Westminster Mall was. So they're building out the new Westminster downtown. So there's a lot of different housing options and shops over there, which is really cool. So there's also a lot of great restaurants in the area. So you're going to have a lot of different diversity in restaurants. You've got Saltgrass Steakhouse. You've got Bonefish. You've got Big Mac and Little Lou's. So if you like seafood, I think it's one of the best seafood places in the area that's like not a sushi place where they actually like cook it. But if you are into sushi, Sushi North, great hole in the wall. Actually where we do a lot of our birthday parties. We actually did, my wife and I, Tigran, did our engagement dinner there. So that's really cool. There's also the shops at Walnut Creek, which is kind of right over here as well. They've got a lot of cool outdoor shopping center and everything over there. So along with all those great amenities, as you can imagine, the economy is really thriving over here in Westminster. So there's a lot of different job opportunities over here. There's a lot of really big tech companies. There's a lot of healthcare. There's some engineering firms, aerospace. So it's a wide opportunity of different economic growth that's happening. A lot of different job opportunities that are happening. Obviously, redoing a whole downtown area, that's definitely a big deal. So kind of some of the main businesses that you have, you've got Ball Aerospace Corporation over here. You've got St. Anthony's Hospital. There's a couple of hospitals. You've got Maxar. You've got Epsilon. So there's a ton of other ones. So there's just a ton of opportunities for different jobs in the area, which is definitely great to have options, especially if you're thinking about moving and maybe your family that you have a couple different industries. So those are the 4 first things. So now I'm going to talk to you about housing. So let's go take a look at some of the housing options in the area. All right, you guys, I'm over here at Legacy Ridge, which is just a beautiful neighborhood, some amazing homes and everything. And if you were paying attention earlier in the video about the outdoor section, there's a Legacy Ridge golf course. As you could guess, this neighborhood is on the golf course. But yeah, just to tell you guys a little bit about the housing options here. I know I'm going to sound like a stereotypical realtor here. They have something for every price range. But But in all seriousness, to get an attached home in Westminster, they kind of start probably in the mid to high twos, and that's going to get you maybe a 1-2 bedroom condo. To get something a little more updated, you will have to get into the mid to high threes. And they did have some the higher end attached market. There were some really nice townhomes over in the new downtown area for $700. These things were sweet. Some of them had like rooftop patios and everything. So that's the attached market. For single family homes, you're probably looking starting in the mid to high threes. And once again, that's probably going to be some homes that need some updating, maybe need to be redone. To get something that is more updated, ready to go, you will be in the mid to high fours. For a single family home, it's still really reasonable. It might only be a 2 or 3 bedroom, but it can get you into a single family home. So that's definitely really nice. It gives a lot of people some really great options and everything. And then they do have homes upwards of 2 to 3 million in Westminster. Some really nice, big custom mansions, like 12,000 square feet. So really, there truly is anything for any type of price point, which is great. Now, one thing that I will say about Westminster is most of the homes are, they've got a lot of homes that are on the older end and everything. Not like super old. I mean, your homes over here, they're probably like 20 years old. They do have some of the more brick ranch styles and everything. But what they don't really have a whole lot of is new builds. So if you're the type that you do specifically want a new build, Westminster itself is probably not going to be the city for you. Now, there are a lot of great surrounding cities in the area that do have a lot of new builds, so you can give me a call and I'll tell you about a lot of the new builds that are very close to Westminster. So if you like Westminster and want to be close to it, there are a lot of new build options around there. Every once in a while, there is a really nice, like, higher end custom home that hits the market, but really, there's not going to be a whole lot of new builds in Westminster, but obviously with the 125,000 people living here, there are a ton of different homes, ton of different options, ton of different price points. So rest assured that no matter what your price point is, we can probably find you a home that will fit your need in Westminster, which really makes it a perfect city, just with the amount of amenities, the affordability, the amount of outdoor activities they have, and then the increasing economy. It's definitely a great city to check out, and a lot of great housing options. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Luckily, as you can tell, it's a cloudy day today, but it looks like I did dodge the rain. It was like 75 when I left my house. Now it's like 70 and windy. But thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. Hopefully you learned something new about City of Westminster. Maybe you made a decision on if it is or is not for you. If you have any other questions about Westminster or any of the surrounding cities, if you have any questions about real estate, the housing market, you want to buy, sell, invest, whatever it may be, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, write me an email. I'm available 24/7 to handle any of your real estate needs. If you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you do click that red subscribe button below, as I do post weekly content all about living in and moving to the Denver metro area. And to hear about the last 2 cities, affordable cities in the Denver metro area, make sure that you click that red subscribe, click the little bell so you get notifications that whenever I post a video. So with that being said, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Beard Realtor, signing off.